Alright, so here's my overall review of Breaking Bad season by season. Season 1 I thought was pretty good. It didn't have quite enough painting the picture of the positive side of what they were doing. In my opinion, the reason why Walt would be doing that is one, he liked it because he was very good at it, but also two, like making tons of money and being able to be successful. I didn't think it showed enough of that success side of it in season 1. It didn't convince me enough that Walt would actually have done that. Season 2 and 3 were my favorite seasons. I thought they were a bit faster moving than season 1, which I thought was good. Season 1's a little slow at times. And also it showed more of the positive sides of their cooking and selling, their success. So it made it more believable for me that Walt was willing to give everything up pretty much to succeed in his cooking. 4 and 5 were obviously pretty aggressive, pretty violent, and this is also when Walt was really losing his mind, forgetting his family. One thing I didn't like, especially about season 5, is Jesse really got the butt end of everything. Like every time anything happened, Jesse got the worst of it. Like his first girlfriend died, his second girlfriend ends up getting murdered. He's held in captivity and all this. Jesse was probably my favorite character because he was the most relatable. I thought that he was actually a good person, so it showed his struggle, whereas Walt never doubted. Maybe a little bit in the first season, but after that he never doubted like going back to regular life. Even though Jesse was a bit relatable, there wasn't enough relatability in any of the characters, in my opinion, to make it like super profoundly interesting. For me, when I watch a series, I want to have someone that is quite relatable to myself or my situation or what I would do or think. It ended up being Walt Jr. that I was like the whole series, kind of agreeing with, but then again, it didn't go into him very much, so it was hard to connect to that. Anyways, overall, I'd give the series probably like a 6 or a 7, probably a 7, just because the story was very well written and the actors are obviously super good. Also, one little other point, I watched El Camino, which is like the sequel of Jesse's life, and I really liked that because it gave positive closure on Jesse's story.